Well, anyway, fans, I'm back with another video reviewing episode 4 of Bleach's Thousand Year Blood War. And by the way, this was a great episode. I've been enjoying this Thousand Year Blood War's action-packed storytelling without realizing that the episode was gone. I was pretty far in the episode, like always. Now, before I go on, I actually want to show this off. Came in the post today, a little win I got. The Naruto, or did a One Piece one too. Just recently, also order a Naruto headband, which is coming tomorrow. So it might be, if I can tie it up, I'd be able to wear it. Yeah, think about it. Anyway, I want to make something I forgot to mention last time. Basically, when Jay uses special ability, when starting with the J, uses Quincy ability, he took singularity of the monster, took on most of his attributes. So, yeah. Anyway, most of the episode's action packed. And I'm just gonna get right into the review. So the episodes that we'll recap, we'll have some past 4 episodes. Past 3 episodes. Catch you up so far. Oh yeah, sorry. Part of research development is worried about what's going on. We've read the news of lost soul weavers have been killed in the past 7 minutes. Which is pretty shocking. Just 7 minutes and we have a lot of people, 27,000 I think it was, dead. We seemingly think Izu might be dead. We do not know yet, but I'm holding out hope he might survive because Izu is a likable character. Even he has a lot of good bites about the story, about the anime. Especially of him just going to go to Geek Shadow. You know how terrified his captain was. So, yeah. No, my guess is once the Thousand Year Blood War is done after Core 4, they plan to adapt the last one-shot chapter of the manga. They're probably going to adapt one-shot story from the manga into a film, which is set after the events of the Thousand Year Blood War. Now, I also going to be watching Burn of the Witch, which is set within the Bleach universe, because it's also going to be Kubo, but it was a limited series for some reason. Maybe because he didn't feel like telling Overarching stories again like before. True, he must have been burnt out from Bleach. So I decided to stick with a short story for a bit. So, yeah. I look forward to that. Anyway, these many quincies are called diamonds with letters for names. Some of our competitions happen. Former Visor Rose and captain of Squad 30 and Squad 5 captain. You don't know who I mean? He's the guy with blonde hair. The goofy, the pretty boy looking guy. I'm not really much of a fan of his Japanese actor. And again, I can't say much about his dub actor either. I can't remember much about it. But I'm not really fan of the Japanese voice, okay? It's not my thing. Some of the Japanese actors I like. Oh, speaking of which, I actually learned something interesting today. I was curious to know what other things the Japanese actors have been in, other than Bleach. I don't believe it. Ichigo and Rukia's Japanese actors were in Saint Seiya. I'm not shitting you, man. They're both in Saint Seiya. Well, simply, Ichigo's actor actually played Princess Seiya. Rukia played Sawi Kido. What are the odds? A little detail about all Hime's Japanese actors. She played young Ichigo. Wow. I learned a lot. Chad's actor has been in some other Shonen Jump stuff. More notable is Uyu Ishida. You don't believe who he's voiced by. He's voiced by Sasuke Uchiha himself. Yeah, Sasuke's voice actor plays Unu Ishida. Not a protagonist, but one of the main, another side character. They're kind of similar. That's pretty cool, though. That. So Ichigo and Ruki as Japanese actors already had experience working together with each other. That's why they got great chemistry in the series, because they worked together before in Seiya back in 1986. The more you know. By the way, since we got the trailer for a live-action Saint Seiya film coming out sometime this year, Netflix UK may release the Netflix dub version of the Saint Seiya anime, because it's only available in the United States right now. Sadly, we had the freaking reboot, which is just not good. Then again, we did have the Lost Canvas, and Crunchyroll does have Lost Canvas along with Omega and Show, but not the original Saint Seiya. They have everything but Saint Seiya. Just they had all the sequels and spin-offs. So possible Netflix UK may release Saint Seiya on the platform. And if it does, I go watch it all in Japanese. Because I watched all of the English dub. Since I had no other way to be watching, I didn't think about watching it in Japanese at the time, because listening to the Japanese voices can be jarring. Alright, the reason I thought about this is because I've been rewatching Bleach in Japanese on Disney Plus. See, they fixed the subs a bit. Still all crap most of the time, but they seem to fix it up a bit more now. Anyway, the level seat we reduced. We got the squad level member we met last time, who was talking to Ryosuke Show, was killed by one of the Quincy's. Didn't see that come in. Anyway, we also have a conversation with one of the Quincy's, because earlier on it's saying that Lieutenant Izu's spiritual pressure has disappeared, which means he might be dead. It was possible. I hope he's not, because I like him as a character. But they can live my expectations, so I'm curious to see how this follows out. The invasion of the Soul Society storyline is going to last a couple episodes. It's cool. And I cannot wait for Core 2. It comes out in July. So we may be waiting for a while for Core 3 and 4. My guess is Core 4 will come in 2024. Or maybe later this year. Who knows? Just depends how long they're going to do it. Because 2023... But you already know 2023 is going to be a path for more anime. I can actually try and go beginner some next week. We got the Rurouni Kenshin reboot coming out this year, along Undead Unluck. We got more Boruto. We got the Haikyuu movie. Whoa. Like, we got a lot of stuff coming out this year. Which has me excited. And I hope if they ever do make a Saint Seiya reboot again, do not go down the road of the 2020 reboot. Because that was rushed. And just whole screwing up the things we know about the series. But actually, tomorrow, speaking of watching some prequel, actually, but I'm actually going to move on to Saint Seiya. Anyway, Rose says that he actually respects Izuru. You know? Respecting respecting for what he's done so far. With his brilliant personality too. Like, if he had a guitar, all the tunes would come out, a lot of tunes would come out to him about Izuru. And I really like how, and it's not done like a way now, unlike previously. He does it out of respect, because we know how he feels about his lieutenant. After all, we know they were captain. The three were reinstated as captains by the time the final arc came out of the original anime. And even if they did adapt the passing of Blood War, the original anime ended with on a great note. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he does hope. Anyway, he does hope Izu's still alive, and is basically off against his bullet. Meanwhile, more members are killed by this guy in a mask. I thought it was a girl at first. He doesn't even talk. When he shoots Reishi, something like Reishi, Diamond shoots Reishi projectiles, the ones that are killed by it start screaming. It's horrifying. I do like how they're using title cards in the series now, unlike previous seasons. Bleach title cards only just had Bleach the episode number. Anyway, one who didn't run away is there. He's saved by Renji. Other characters confront their opponents. We don't focus much on them. So yeah. By the way, I heard that elements of the sub-October Billet arc of the original anime, which is one of the most best Billet arcs out there, could have actually incorporated it into the manga, incorporated it into later stories. Kind of incorporated it into the canon in a way. The arc itself is not exactly canon. It's complicated, but it did become part of the canon now. So, yeah. Anyway, I want to know something I saw in the Bleach mobile game, which you can play on consoles, by the way. That but I unlocked a browser near Blood version. I can't he's a guy, but he looks totally different than the one we see here. This kid's Will Taylor, like he was a bad guy. I don't know much about that. We might figure that out in the future. Anyway, the mask frequency anyway uses some type of Reishi to block any damage. Reggie's having a tough time with him. No one shows him nowhere, but he's saved by Byakuya. I'm not really a fan of this Japanese actor. In my opinion, I'm not really much of a fan. I don't know, I just like his dub actor more. It just suits him, just suits him, okay? His dub actor just really suits him. Scala. Senbon Sakura. Bankai. Zenbo Sakura Kageyoshi. But you gotta appreciate his dub voice, okay? You have your own opinions, but I just like the dub voice better, okay? But I like Ichigo's Japanese voice as much as Johnny and Bosch. Both are great actors, and like most of the cast's Japanese voices. Just not a fan of Chad much. Oh well. Anyway. I kind of wish they had more of the funny moments with the manga, like a picture in animation. Like, I'm not joking, I can literally picture them in animation. Anyway. So yeah. A lot of the characters are fighting. But most are not yet. The characters that are currently in battle. It's Hitsugaya, Konomura, and Siphon. They're the three characters that like Byakuya are battling out. So yeah, the fight's tough. He does manage to injure the guy's hand, but the guy's just so strong. That's when Byakuya decides to use his Bankai. Reggie tells him it's shot and tells him wants to know why, because as you know about the report, they seal away the Bankai, but he makes a good point though. Byakuya makes a good point. That even if they do manage to seal away the Bankai, if they break the seal, they might be able to get them back. And, well, if he loses his Bankai, Reggie can attack with his Bankai. I like this thinking. As all the other characters have some thinking too. As each use their Bankais. So yeah, those four quizzes use the same medallions, but it's not instead of it. But Byakuya quickly realized he miscalculated on this one. Because because Mayuri Katsuchi is actually figure out the solution, figure out what's going on. They're not stealing the bankais. They're stealing them. And that's a great miscalculation on Byakuya's point as well. You can see the shock in his face. Stealing the bankais. But why? This is horrible. Shot by this. Mayuri's a little bit pissed by this, by the weight. But yeah, it has a bit of an effect on Captain Hisugaya too. I'm not sure. When I hear about Gigo's voice, I'm not sure about the young that voice for the female voice of Captain Hisugaya when I used to his dub voice. But again, as I said, I'm just used to his dub voice. Well, I might appreciate the Japanese voice of it over time. Who knows? We'll wait and see. No, don't. His dub actor is actually the same one who plays Neji in Naruto. It's weird how how Uyu's voice actor has connections with Naruto. It's actually pretty interesting when you think about it. Naruto connections. I mean, Naruto came out in 2005, I think. And Bleach came out in 2004. I only have 3 seasons of Naruto. I got 2 seasons of Shippuden and its movies. So I need to collect more classic Naruto. Then I can rewatch it all in Japanese to have a feel of the Japanese voices. So, anyway. Reggie's just sure about this anyway. And tries to, before he can use his Bankai, Byakuya tells him to stop. They can't afford to lose his Bankai. Because, as he said, they won't be able to defeat these powers without their Bankai. Rangiku informs Captain Hisugaya commands Rangiku to inform all the other captains with a special technique. So she makes a big pulls some type of uses her blood to put some markers on. This is a technique I didn't see before, by the way. This is something I think is new. That was something I didn't see before. It's not have a communication technique. All the captains are shocked, lieutenants are shocked. And most of them are in battle like Shuhei. We see Shinji running. So he's so about what those guys doing. So interesting. This is going to be a tough fight. I mean, Reggie actually asks, without their Bankai, how are they going to win this? It's true, their Bankai is strong, but they rely too much on it. This may be a chance for them to get stronger. Learn even more powerful techniques than Bankai. And it's something they didn't know about. Could have got spoiled by Jump Force, by the way. Thanks a fucking lot, Jump Force. I'm about to replay that once I get more information about certain characters in the series. Oh yeah, I gotta get back to Dragon Quest 2. I haven't watched that in quite a while. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about it. I got to get past the series. After 100 episodes. Oof. Don't know what arc I'm on now, but that's a good reboot. I do not like his voice in Jump Force. By the way, the English dub is in America, streaming on some type of site. I don't know much about it, but yeah. By the way, I actually want to know if you want to live in America, have you watched the dub yet? Because I think more episodes are now available. 46 episodes. I'm already starting to dub the series now. Wow. Anyway, Um, so each with no choice to depart. The guy with the manga that I'm sorry I forgot his name, has no choice. He commands them to contact Ichigo Kurosaki. But one of the rebels, they don't have permission, but he says he'll take full responsibility for it because they need his help. One of the ones, the shy guy with the weird hairstyle, talks about it. You know, that believing that Ichigo will come and save them. Showing how much they respect him. They say even the head captains joined the front lines. So, we probably come back to Wake Up Muno. I sort of forgot to mention about Uruhawa and Don Pesce last time. I'm so sorry, I forgot about them. We basically rescued Don the Chocker, who was hiding in the sand. And so, like, it ain't more funny with the comedic animation, but they just want to keep it serious. That's understandable, but people haven't seen Bleach in years. It may, but again, may interfere with the combat, so that makes sense. We'll just might make some fixes in Core 2 though. Oh, this comes out in July, which is 4 months, 5 months. We got 5 months left to follow the Core 2. With 5 month wait. Oh well. I'm looking forward to it though, because other than that, I got the 4 movies to watch. Also, I'll probably catch up with the manga. That way, I'll be familiar with the fans. Once that arc is done in the manga, I'll get to know how it ends. Big shocking spoilers that happen. Anyway, Uhura gets called for them. Yeah, I'll be the idiot he is. And he tells them that's Ichigo. Sorry. After before they want the Ichigo, he tells them he can't do it right now. He's in battle with one of the Quincy's, Steinreiter J. And well, Ichigo is doing pretty well. The guy, Jay, does not understand what's going on. He's trying to zomb Ichigo's Bankai, but he can't. That's really frustrating him. He's Ichigo to confront him, saying, why are you taking the Bankais away in the first place? Why are you taking the Bankais away in the first place? And he knows that it's because are they afraid of Bankais? That pisses the guy off. He would open for attack from Uehara. You know? After that whole thing is over, he tells Ichigo he needs to head to the Soul Society fast. And the guy from Ichigo will be along the way. So yeah, Ichigo goes and learns about them. The Bankai is being stolen, not sealed. So yeah. Anyway, Uehara comes in contact with... Anyway, Uehara tells Ohime and Chad Ichigo had to go back to the Soul Society and he will explain to them later what's going on. Anyway, Uehara tells Ichigo that Quincy's have 3 forms, 3 abilities. The first one is what Steinreiter J used, that powered out form. The second one is what that guy with the mask used, using type of using ratio their aids to block any type of damage. And they can't use both techniques at the same time, by the way. The third is the Bankai Sealer. Can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I'm just going to call it the Bankai Stealer. It takes the Bankais. And I know Bianca's going to get a good fight in the next episode. I'm looking forward to that. Well, that'll be tomorrow. Anyway, so, yeah, okay. So when Blast comes in, who silly joins to the Soul Society. When he tries to contact Urahara, feel like he's been hit. He lets he lay his guard down. Hime and Chad have been injured too. And Jay just tracks Ichigo into a cage, saying he'll be only be able to see get to the Soul Society when it's completely destroyed. Little detail someone forgot. If the balance is disrupted, the Soul Society will leak into the world of the living, and both will be destroyed. So it makes the situation even dire. So even though the Quincy's made their right, they kind of were causing harm. Also, during the fight in the Soul Society, Shunsui loses his right eye. Yeah. Sad for the character. He's never lost an eye. That's just even more dramatic. Alright, something I recently noticed we watching Bleach on Disney Plus. Uyu actually makes a cameo in episode 7. Just an unspeaking one, but this is 3 episodes before his introduction. This is 3 episodes. It's 4 episodes prior to his introduction episode. So what's Uyu gonna do now? We don't know much what's gonna happen. And a mystery about his mother too. These questions are finally getting solved. We may get the soul version of Ichigo's dad in this core. Maybe Uyu gets focused on core 2, so we'll wait and see. I know you probably already see this, so please be cool and do not spoil anything about the Thousand Year Blood War to me. I want to experience it myself. And it's just hard to resist watching it all in one sit through. But anyway, so yeah, the episode ends with Ichigo trapped as the also gateway to Wake Up Moon was being closed too. Ichigo being trapped. A great cliffhanger ending. I cannot wait for that episode 5, where it's gonna be a great fight for Byakuya. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel, hit the location, I'll be up to date, or videos that comes out in the future. See you guys tomorrow for more about the Blood War. Keep your feelings out.